Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. Better strap that. You join me on this wonderful early March morning, end of March coming up. Don't need that one. Do need that. As I've had a bit of this fell off, so I've had to move it out of the way to then reappoint it. It was beautifully set at the bottom of this stack as I had planned. It didn't work, but yeah, I thought I'd got a bit of spare time, so I thought let's get some wood in. If I can remember. I've just forgotten what the button is. Not that. Nope. Oh, that one. Not the one. I know it was down there somewhere. Lost it again. There it is. That. Trouble is, I don't look at these buttons on this farmstick. There we go. Probably better strap that down before I make a bit of an error. As it starts to jostle its way. Is there any? Oh dear. Okay. So, last episode we done the allotment rather successfully. I was very happy with that. I had a bit of a problem putting some water in it though. What's the best way out of here? Go down there, I think. So, oh God, this camera button, mind of its own. So, I've had a fair amount of building work being done. Absolutely ages off camera, if I'm honest. Picked up a spraying contract which I've done myself. We will be, I suppose we could have a look, see if there's any jobs we can get the workers back on. They've had a bit of time off really. But I've had, the builders have been in taking some stuff down and putting some stuff up, I might add. And then I think we need to, end of the month, let's check the animals, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be close to needing some feed. And hopefully we've got enough fertiliser. I'm thinking we'll get a second coat down of on the fields that we've planted. I think there's 2 fields that need but we'll have a look. So I was going to go straight forward into April, but with everything I've already done, I'm trying to keep it a little bit more documentary style and up to date. If I suddenly just turn around to you and go, and here we go, let's harvest straight after planting, it's not staying true to my attempted documenting. Well, this needs to go into the garage. for a bit of work on it. Is that, have we got a bit of blossom out on some trees? No, that's just there's a little bit, but it was the roof of the corn thing that's caught my eye. I'll have to try and remember everything I've done and show you on the way round. There's still quite a few jobs to get done as well. I'm thinking probably is more spots to do. I keep wanting to knock buildings down and put new ones in. But isn't that just the nature of the game? Right. Oh, this is new, so I'm going to have to manage this as well. Oh, that's got that out of the way nice and quick. Here we go. We do want the long planks. And we'll do the wood beams, but we won't bother with the small ones because we've not got the furniture factory. Right, I have. Do I put that there? I've got some options with space now. I guess I will put this there, but there's a new mod of a trailer, although it doesn't look as vintage as this, but it might be a bit more useful. Nice and slow, and then a straightener up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's weird, this trailer, because it always has the lights on. Right, the wood. Put that around there, couldn't we? Really? Put that up there. Now, what vehicle do I want for the spreading and the slurrying? It's Landini, isn't it? It's going to be the Landini. Where's the Landini? This actually needs a bit of repair. Can that fit in there? Ooh. I think it will. No. I can park it out the front though, can't I? I'm sure if one was to put it there, I'd be able to do some work on it. I hope so. Somewhere around here. Yes. No, I can't. Damn it. Okay. Well. that might have to become free then. Or I don't need that there, do I? That can be in that little shed down. Right, this, I'm going to cut this grass before we put paving or whatever down on it. The pit has gone and been replaced with a big old shed. We can put hay in there, and we're going to have straw, aren't we? So that'll do for that, as well as other vehicles and implements. This needs some gravel putting on it, but we'll get that all done at the same time as quickly as possible. You know what, I'm not trusting that. I'm going to put it in a... Sorry chickens, out of the way. Once the gravel's down there, I'm sure we can make this live in that, but I know at another point I'm going to bring that out and get stuck in this. I just know it. Right, chickens, feed chickens. Ooh, could probably do with some. Have we got any? $274. Interesting. And 549. Okay. Wonder if anybody's if we've got any sort of smaller like silos I can just keep. I don't really want to keep the grain in a tub. I want something I can more enjoyable. I can fill up and just bring in a tub round. I may as well open those gates, you know, let them chickens have a run. Don't you think? Now it can probably have a new home, can't it? Get straight through here now. I'm disappointed about the clamp, not gonna lie. Right, you lot can all have a run. Round and round and round. Need to get these moved as well. Let's just check this field. 100% fertilised. Lovely. Weed though, that weed looks dead to me, but surely I haven't done anything to it. That showing weed, we're going to have to spray that. Which isn't a problem, just doesn't look great at the minute. Now this needs some fertiliser on it as well. I just realised I can look at the map to see that. That's all good. That needs fertilising and that needs fertilising. They're the main two. To a point, grass is grass. If I have to spray, I have to spray. I'm not going to need that over here, so if I take this back over, dog having a drink out there, water pot. Let's feed the dog as well. Godfrey, that was his name. Godfrey, your dinner. Gone. I was doing some work in the dark, and oh, actually, I've got contracts, didn't I? £900 for that. 30 grand for that. Beautiful. Whilst doing that contract, which I was doing late in the evening, both the dogs were sat side by side out on a country lane next to each other. It was too dark for me to get a decent picture for a thumbnail. Very disappointing. Yeah, that's I'm taking this over there, aren't I? And then we'll see how much that's got chaff in it. No, I'll drop that in the thing. So essentially we've just got one pit we're going to be working with now for the future. So let's go and have a look at how much slurry and manure we've got and see where we can get to. I'd like to get 3 fields done. I also am very confident that I'm going to need to put some feed out for animals, although there should be meadow grass. I've got a feeling the cows are definitely going to need some feedings, and I can show you what's been built over there. Right, I'm assuming there he is. Yeah. Needs a bit of thinking about what does that. Let's start off no, let's go and get I think it's over here. Let's do the slurry and let's do it on. Here it is. Is this going to work? Only one way to find out, really, isn't there? Now, I was thinking of waiting for the germination, but I'm thinking because this is have I got the right wheels on this for this? I want to say yes. Okay, I thought there'd be more than that. Ugh. I'm gonna have to be clever then, aren't I? I'm gonna have to use some lines for it. Let's do this one. Now, I've added some trees for a bit of effect. I've got a new shed here that's a beehive. That'll help pollinate plants. Don't know if that does anything. I think it's just all visual. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? Managed to get it right up to the edge there. I'm quite happy with that. That will give us a bit more honey. And you might just have noticed that I've got a new building just there that's gone in, which we'll get round to having a look at fairly soon. I've just got to now see. This isn't on double application, is it? Activate double application. Right, okay. Fold. No, that one then. Lower. What did that lower? Oh, literally just opens the valve. Ah, good. Oh, I think we're going to have a struggle here. Even using this. I mean, what have we got? Actually, we've got at least roughly 2 tanks full. No, we're not. This is going to be horrendously tight then, isn't it, really? The theory is it's potentially going to be turned into food, so I feel it was probably best to get this down into the ground before the plants germinate. I've missed bits, haven't I? How have I missed bits when I'm using this? Attempt to take the bottom line out then. I don't think these are narrows, you know. I might have just oh no, I'm not even going to check. I'm just going to wait to see what happens when they grow. Just risk it. Just risk it. There's no point. Oh, I've got hay there as well. That's interesting because I've just been chatting to one of the villagers and they maybe we will have enough. Just been chatting to one of the villagers and they said someone's got a baler for sale, which might be worth a look-see at. Ooh, into the tree. Didn't want to do that. So there's about 1,000 litres left. I'm hoping I've got a tiny bit to tidy up with. Can't change the spread on this. May as well just fill it with the rest of it, and it's neatening up time, isn't it? Start again, that's awful. There's a bit there, isn't there? Economic spreading. Let's have a look at the map. Map is up. Oh, okay. That's not too bad, actually. I'm just going to shut that. I'm sure I shut this gate loads, and then every time I'm coming back in, it's open. Ah, right. There's that butterfly. There's a little tiny patch there, but it's this bit up there. I can see it. Just try and drive down that track in case I have. Oh, I see where it is. I see. Yes. I'm not going to do that tiny bit up there. Excellent, excellent work. Right. Next, let's pop this back. I'm hoping we'll have some more cows soon. What time are we at? Oh, that's a lamppost. Oh, it's not, it's me. It's the things I've put in to stop me driving into the lamppost. Radio. Job done. Let's get. I'll give you a close-up tour of that in a minute. Can I let's have a quick look what we got. It's not telling me. It's not telling me how much we've got. Great stuff. I need to fill this up. Can I use... How much feed have they got? They're going to need more feed. Right. Let's see if this should. It's amazing. I write down the list of things that need doing. Start filling. 7,000 litres. That is not good. Oh dear. Well, the grass field's going to have to take liquid fert, won't it? Which is fine. It's not a problem. It's not ideal, but organic. Little trot in front of us there, confidently. I'd be more interested in organic on the crop. Right, okay, which is that old? They're all making a run for the door now, aren't they? Look. Let's get them gates shut before I have to go and catch them. Let's get my herdsman stick out. Okay, we've got 1,000 in back. That's not going to work, is it? That's, you get back, please. Looks awful. Gate open there. I bet that's part of me thinking if it's not enough, it's not enough. I'll have to leave it. That's where I'm thinking. I don't want to then go and spray over the top. There's 7,000 litres in here. I'll start at the bottom. Definitely shouldn't have started at the bottom. I should go down this strip to give us some space. Mellow? That's not going down as bad as I thought it would. I'm going to come back to you in a minute because I've got a feeling I've just caused a problem. I mean, I'm elated. Oh, that might already be 100%. I'm elated that this is gonna do this field. Manure, it's the future. I mean, that is incredibly pleasing that that's getting done. We did have to be very economic and use the lines, but I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Let's just double check that. There's some bits that just wouldn't go for some reason. But what can you do? Right, let's head on out. Next. New shed. Now, where am I going to store this trailer? I mean, it needs to stay over here. It needs to be covered really as well, doesn't it? That I might have to think about, because it should stay over here, but it's got manure in it, so you want the air to get around it. We don't really want it in here because this is where we're processing milk and it smells anyway. I suppose it could go in here. But I could push it up there, couldn't I? Out of the way. Should I? It's a tricky one because I mean, it stinks of cow shit in there anyway, doesn't it? I'm going to put it in there. Right, let's get this out of the way first. Some sort of magic thing there. Right. The garage is gone / played around with. I've still got my entrance just there, hopefully, for putting stuff in. And here's the test. I should still be able to come in here to get goods. You have to get really close up to the back of that, don't you? There we go. Maybe give them 2 trailers of total mixed ration. I don't... cows should be on meadow feed, but I'll go and check that in a minute. We'll give 2 of these, then I don't know if I want to go and have a look at that baler or not. Possibly. Get the 2 get these loaded up and then, oh, I forgot that that's there, and then get this parked away. I wonder if I can get in and not so tight a turning here. I might need to put a bit of gravel down there because that's quite soft. Whee! That's alright. We can fill it from there anyway. Full lock, let's go. I think we're close to getting some new calves in the milking barn, and I've got a feeling we're fairly close to some new beef cattle coming through, which makes me wonder if we're about close to taking some to market. We should probably go and have a look at that as soon as possible, because we don't really, I mean, they're going to be on meadow grass, but that's not going to get them to 100%, is it? Well, we could put a finishing barn in, couldn't we? Once they're of a certain size in the meadow, we move them into the finishing barn, get them up to 100%, and then we sell them. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea at all. Where would you put a finishing barn? Anyway, I'm massively digressing. So this new shed, which is where I'm hoping we can put the doors open. I've managed to get bits and bobs down here. Nothing yet. I'll brick that up because that's going out onto the back, so I don't need that. I've got entrances all the way around, and I should be able to get quite a fair bit of stuff in here, I think. I can certainly keep things locked away in here as well, so I'm quite happy with this. I'm glad we've got that in. So that's fine now at the minute. Yeah, quite happy with that. And I've got my bench here, so I can still sit here. It's a bit more secluded. I can sit around here and hide away. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good. Right, in fact, I could probably move some of the bits. Maybe these become the tractor sheds. Certainly something to think about. Anyway, let me just move this away and sort some bits out, and I'll come back to you. Might be running out of time. I think we'll come and have a look at it. I've gone a very strange way to get here. But it's all right. I don't know if I'm going to actually have the time to check the animals on this episode. Depends how long this takes to have a look at. So it's Katie that's got it for sale. She's making a bit of side action money by buying and selling some stuff, I think. What's she saying around about? Okay. Oh, there it is. About 19 grand. The parking there. I might have made it a bit difficult for one to get out, but let's have a look at it. Oh, it looks nice and clean. Could have pulled it out a bit, but decent size. That'd do us, wouldn't it? Small round bales. Not. Go and have a word with her. Don't know if we get anything cheaper. Big old sows. Hey, Katie. So, let's have some numbers off you. What's the towing? What's the power? How much power does it need? 45 horsepower is brilliant. That's great, because that's even the John Deere will pull that operating power on it. What sort of weight are we looking at? About 3.5 ton. That's a lot. But and what size bales are we looking at? 125 centimetre. You know what, let's do it. Let's do it. 19 grand, deal. Pleasure doing business with you. I will need a VAT receipt, but we'll sort that out later, because I think I've probably got some animals that I think I'm going to have to check the animals. I might have some that are ready to go to market, so we'll sort all that out at a later date. Not a problem. All right, you off down the pub later? Yep, yeah, I'll see you down there. All right. Must crack on, it's 10:30. Oh, she's doing right for herself. She's got a nice, fancy looking motor. Oh, no. I thought I felt the front end go down. Right. Am I going to be able to get... There's no point trying to squeeze it on at full lock. I'll just... straighten up and then come back. More sensible, isn't it? This can go in my new shed. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get time to check those animals. Animals. Not all of them anyway. Could probably have a walk down and see the pigs. But... or just have a shorter episode for a change. I've not got any hills that are gonna... I've got round bale net in it already. See you later. Well, managed to get out of that mud patch quite easily. Yeah, we'll drop this off and then call that an episode. I'd say what's left to do. We'll need to plant corn. I think that's next month, April time. What the hell's that? Oh, you're joking. Right, I think I know who owns that. That's come off ages ago. That's been there. That's weird actually, because I've just been spraying the weeds on that field. Oh well. So fertilise the grass. Probably need to start pretty quickly, because I'm hoping we can cut grass next month. Landscaping, plant, roll, corn. That field's okay. I think, let's just have a quick, let's pull up here a minute. We've got a minute or two, haven't we? No, I'll leave it for the next episode. It's okay. I'm gonna look into the prospect of putting in a finishing barn. The only trouble is I don't know where to put it, and I don't know if I can find anything old enough to put some cows in for finishing, where we just basically, they've got the meadow grass out here apart from the winter, then we put them on TMR to get them up to 100%. This is struggling a bit with this hill. Right, not to worry. We've got fairly flat-ish. No, we've not got flattish fields, have we? Where am I going to put this? Will it fit? It should do, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Yes, I think it will fit. I think we'll be right. Straight in that corner. That'll do us. Right. Let's go around and tidy up all of the bales and stuff as well. Oh dear. You know what? There's no point putting it in here, is there? We've got no grass here, and it's, mind you, we're not going to use it for grass, are we? We're going to use it for... I'm going to use it for straw mainly, and hay. We don't need, I bought it and I don't need hay, do I? Because I've got hay in that haystack. Maybe get rid of the haystack then. But I could put it in my new shed, can't I? Where I'm going to be storing bales as well. Correct. Absolutely. That gate's open, isn't it? I'm going through there. Well, I have to say, I'm very pleased with this episode. That's still a bit deep, even though I shallowed it up. We've got... I'm very surprised we managed to get all of the... both those fields fertilised with the slurry and the jackknifed. The slurry and the oh, it's this hill, isn't it? I'm very bad at reversing. Very pleased that we managed to get all the fertilising done with organic matter. The milkers have been fed, chickens are fed. side you're likely to put that? Tempted to say that would be alright. Maybe I'll bring it over a little bit. I'm actually wondering whether it's probably a better idea to store it in the other shed and put trailers in here, but then I'll deal with that at a later date. I don't need to worry about that for now. Yeah, that'll be right there. Still get by it if I need to. Oh, nice bit of spinning action on the jockey wheel. Lovely stuff. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I've enjoyed making this one. If you have, please hit the like button if you're not subscribed yet. And feel free to subscribe. If you've got any comments, suggestions or ideas, then do feel free to pop them in the comments section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.